Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. Adeli was doing some drawing on the previous image. Like, what's it from this game? He was doing the drawing on the Arctic Research Station and got told off for it, so we're drawing before the police come. That's what that is. That's the explanation. Hope everyone's doing alright. It's Monday. Which, to be fair, Adeli may also have needed to have drawn a map. I believe I'm in a very topsy-turvy location where nothing seems to make sense. But I also believe that I'm in the final area of the game because Silent Hill 1 and 3 ended exactly like this. And so hopefully we could probably finish up Signalis today. And we'll see what New Game Plus has for us. See if there's like a third layer of obfuscation to get the actual ending. Also, good job, Reese. Cardio is not easy. I speak this as someone who doesn't really do that. So, yeah. No, good on you. I think that's fantastic. This track has faded out. There it is. He was refusing to loop. It's a shame. Driller, pretty good piece of music. Anyways, I'm going to go over to the game now. Here we are. Now, I noticed something the last time I came here. It's kind of hard to see. But we're back. Okay, so we're back on the regular menu screen. This is what the menu screen has always looked like. This leftmost option, says continue. And it has always said continue. Even when I first fired up the game, it said continue. It's doing the inscription thing, where you can only continue a game, and you begin the game after certain event flags get raised. It's pretty sneaky. Computer store, pretty sure that's where I am. I don't know much about computers other than the one we got at my house. My mom puts a few games on it. Alright, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we got this cool armor, didn't we? I'm gonna put these flares away, I think, because they're not doing a great deal. But I am gonna take probably this guy. Let's see what this does. Wait, did I have a revolver? Sure, let's take my revolver. Why not? Take all of that. Let's put you away, and yeah, that'll be fine. Now, you see, something's going on. You see this? A character is talking to me in chat again. A character from this very game. And that I don't know what to make of that. I know that I need to equip my gun. Now I can use it. Yeah. Am I gonna need all these bullets? Let's find out. I think that's a pretty good reason for me to consider taking my 6-shooter. If the game is gonna go, hey, do you want some ammo for it? Let's take it. Hey. I want you to know, Reese, you did that, and I checked my mic settings. Again. Because this always happens. Oh, hello. I am being chased. Is there anything on the map? Oh, there is. Ooh. That's a locked door. And now it isn't. And that's just a straight inactive door. There you go. Check that out. Now I've got access to that delightful party. Excuse me, guys. I'm coming past. Oh, there's a note. Why am I doing that? I don't know. There exists strange, folklorish idea in many sectors of Rotfront related to pareidolia, the tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot, or letters in a smudge of dirt. It is well known that the so-called red eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Rotfront's planet. Yet, for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. That red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance by the Protectors and the tight grip of the central government on Heimat. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here. During the celebration of Monfest, at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give the students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who have died in the revolution, but the red coins share an eerie resemblance to that red eye. Or is this just pareidolia too? Should you ever receive one of these red eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or similar paint thinner. Spending or regifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck. I wish I hadn't done that. I'm very nearly dead. There you go. Now I am slightly less dead. Now let's just wait a bit, and my health will come back. Oh, we're doing this again. What was that 185? Oh yeah, it was, because there's like an audio cue as well. I appreciate that. 185. There you go. Oh, that's not cool. There's one of these lanky things in here as well? Yes! This is going perfectly. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's try that again. Well, I know that I don't really need to go into that one corridor, at least right now. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. So I can avoid going in there for now. And that's where I took most of my hits. So while I know that there is a note there, I don't necessarily need to read it, and I don't necessarily need to go down there to get the note right now, when I can come in here and tune my frequency to 191. Where hopefully these guys will eventually take the hint and leave. Oh! There is another guy. Look, I can see it. I didn't previously, but now I can. We doing alright, guys? I don't like how everything is wavering, but that's fine. So 131, that was 131. So this middle one is the central one. Like, that appears to be the real one. Kind of interesting that you can get rid of them this way. Like, in the previous stream, Jaded New mentioned that they use the radio trick to identify the correct one, and they use that to just open fire on the correct one and get rid of them that way. I prefer this way. 218. Although I do feel like I'm missing a trick. Like, there we go, there we go. I feel like this is continuing on for a bit. So let's... I saw a clue for something down there. What was it? I don't know. Ah! I don't know, so I'm gonna run away. Just like a pro. Do I want to pick up a flare? Do you know what? I'll pick up a flare. Worst case scenario, I can shoot down an enemy and use it. It's not like an AR. Pareidolia. Okay, there is something to be seen here. AR. I bet that ties to this. What do you want? Safe. Get out of here, Jill. Anyone else hear that? I hear that. Ah. No. It's going to be A, because there's 4 of these, and there's 4 of those. So the code is Aeon. Yes. Refining logic when presented with alternative clues. I'm so glad that worked. No space to carry Moon. Good. An RPG is depressing anyway. Oh yeah, that's anti-Panzer ammo, isn't it? You have pizza in the oven? Hell yeah. I'm down for that. That would just be inviting trouble. So what we're going to do... We are going to... heal. I don't like using my healing, but, you know, kind of have to. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to head back down to the save room. In part because I wish to save my game, having solved a fairly time-consuming puzzle, but also I have a puzzle item that I don't need. So let's get rid of you and you. Probably gonna need you. So I'm gonna keep that. And we're gonna save. Perka Woodland is pretty knowledgeable with what food is good, I find. He twisted my arm, he did, into getting a chippy tea the other day. I'm glad he did. It was wonderful. Right. I am full of regret. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to read that. I know what it says. Oh, that's what that was. It was indicating where I was because I was hidden behind a door. Oh yeah, we can't get through that door because of uh, horrible growth. Yeah, juking and jiving. All these doors are locked. What can I go through? Ooh, ooh. I also see a a garbage chute. I suspect I'm going to have to jump down a garbage chute. Oh yeah, actually, there was that one radio puzzle that I didn't solve, wasn't there? I should do that. I should do that. Now don't combine. Destroy. Because then I can take clip 8mm ammo and move along. Empirical Woodland is about to correct me on whether that is or is not a clip. I don't actually know. Now, where was? Oh, Wales is here and also lurking. Thank you most very much. Oh yeah, I didn't solve that puzzle yet, did I? Where is the computer room? Because that's a puzzle that I haven't solved. And it's a puzzle I'm not entirely sure I know how to solve. But given that I have 2 discs, I feel that is something I can now solve. Right, ladder room. Ladder room. Okay, so if I'm reading that rightly, that's going to be down through here. And then over here. Did I go to the right room? I did! Now I just have to get the right room, because I'm pretty sure this corridor is also full of enemies. Oh, no, it's not, because I burned them. Because this area is full of enemies. See, that's thinking smart, Andy. That's how you do it. Oh! Did I just completely miss that message before? I think I did. I feel like that should be familiar. What is that? Anyways, what does it say? 125? 135? Yeah, there you go. Please set your radio to frequency 125. And then... the antenna with testing, can be on both dishes. In the transmit program, enter the antenna number and select the correct sound file to broadcast. And I said it was Magpie because we found the Magpie box, right? So that's what I think we have to do. Also, click. Hi, hello. Yeah, I am doing well, I think. I'm not entirely sure, because here's me trying to solve a puzzle that I'm not entirely sure what to do. So we take you. Do you know what? I think I kind of half solved it. Sound repeated local. Set your radio frequency to 210, and then that goes over there. But 210 should also sound the same, shouldn't it? Because I heard it over here when I first tuned in. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I accidentally signed in to the wrong thing. So what was that? Antenna number 43. Transmit Magpie to antenna number 43. Go! Yeah! That's probably the right answer. That's the wrong number dial tone. That's fine. Let's just keep that running because I also have Really? Oh, okay. Medibank. Hang on. Automated phone sounds scare me. I don't like it. Let's just download all of that. I'm probably going to need it. Do we know any of these people? I want to say these are names that we've heard. Like, wasn't these one of the people who came from... Well, probably not, because I see the name... I see a notable name down here. Golly, what? Whose name is that I see in this file? I don't know. Anyway, Adelie, when did you get here? Off you go. Also, I want to say this is the person we're looking for. I forget. But hey. This appears to be a related person. It's not. Well, then it's just a person who I know. Now. What I need to do... Ooh, save room. Save room. What I'm gonna do is... do one of those. Do one of those. And take you. We're also going to equip you before I forget. This has been a recurring thing with me, I find. I just keep picking stuff up and refusing to use them. Oh, no, wait. I remember. Because we were told we need the birthday for one of these guys, right? Sure, it's one of those guys. Hang on. Alright, where are my notes? Locks are set at tech period. Niece has the key. Eternal Spy. Okay. Bookstore. Last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers from Ito. So... yes, they are both the same. Right. I am going to write this down. 560524. Man, that's a lot easier than the last bookstore keypad puzzle I had to solve. Let me tell you. In here is a tragedy and all the rest of that. Now then, what we're gonna do... put that away. Hopefully I won't need it. Yet. I know I will. Because now I have 2 puzzles that I can solve. I can find a bookstore, and I have a key for the keypad, but I also have the something. Yeah, this guy, Magpie Box. I just need to remember what the broadcast stations were. But one of them was 210, so that's alright. That'll be fine. Because, let's see what happens if we do this now. Amazing! Oh, that's a really good touch. The fact that it then turns the dial tone off when you get the thing, I like that. Okay. Where head now? See, that door's yellow, which tells me that I need something to get in there. As opposed to these other guys, which are orange and therefore locked. So let's go take a look at that. Because I have, or at least have access to, 2 keys and a code. So there's, like, at least 3 doors that I'm capable of opening. I just have to get to them and find the right one. 0512. Right, that's the patient room. It will have to be, because I have to go and get a key. Ah-ha-ha! Don't laugh at that. So where are the others? Like, actually, where are the others? Well, there's one. This unlocks from the other side. Alright. Do you know, I will have to link to that particular number station at some point. That one, patient key. Like, yeah, okay, I identified it pretty quickly, but that's because I exist in that weird sphere where I know about that sort of stuff. I don't know that necessarily other people would have heard of that. Oh man, do you know about the buzzer? You know, that sort of thing. Oh dang, someone has redeemed Tell Me Your Dreams. Sixth night. I dreamt I was an imperial farmer. I embraced my lover in the red deserts of Ketch when a storm consumed us, the sand grinding us down until nothing remained. 13th night. I was a worker in the mines of Leng when I was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh, my flesh joining with the flesh of many others until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh, which persists beyond death. 16th night again. As a storm raged in the sky, I fell from a ruined skyscraper on Vineta, but I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling when suddenly lightning struck the building, and I woke up. 18th night. I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront when I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. 19th night. I saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Buyan. I was walking through the floating imperial palace when the gaze of the sun-like iris burned my body to ashes. Oh, look at that. That's your clues, everybody. I'm going to have to reread that and get it right. Of course it requires 6. That's going to be dump all your items and come back with all the keys, isn't it? Yes, it is. Well, in this case, I can do that, actually, because there's no enemies between here and there. Also, I'm pretty sure I don't have 6 cards. Do I? Let's find out. Four, not bad. Also, I believe this guy is gonna have... Can I open that? Because I reckon that's gonna have something in it. Like, that's gonna have a tarot card in it. Also, use the eidetic mod. You see, I feel like that's Japes. That's what I think. And I'm gonna use it. And it's gonna be like, hey, maybe don't. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Okay, fine. I'll go put these on the table. And then we will... Then we'll go and do the thing. Because chat is telling me to do the thing. And I'm being peer pressured. Okay, so... So that one looks to be... So that one I don't have, I don't think. That one I don't have. So that one I think is going to be the tower. Vineta is tower. Buyan is the sun. At least as I am reading into this. Oh, wait a second. Does it just list what you need to use? I feel like that'd be a little easy, wouldn't it? Right, Vineta is you. And you are the tower. And then Buyan was the sun. Do I have the sun? I don't know. Let's find out. I don't. Right, 6, 17, and 18. I do. So you are 6. Road front is 18. Oh, is that a typo? I'm sure there were 2 that said 16. Maybe I just can't read. Right. You were number 6. Road front is 18. Oh, yeah, because it mentioned the moon. There you go. Now, which one says star? That's a good question. I mean, that's going to be the one that's left, I reckon. You can... You can go there. And then... You're going to be the sun. You're going to be whichever one is left. I hope. Right, what are we doing? We're going to go and get the eidetic module. And we're going to use it. Just to see what happens. And then... I'm not sure. I've got 1 key and 1 code. So we're going to go and find those. And we're going to go do that. That's my plan. I just saw you pin that Empirical Woodland. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Like I appreciate you. Actually, no. I'm going to leave that in there for now. So. There you go. We're going to do that first. Because now... it needs to be equipped. Ah. Well, there you go. It's photo mode. I don't know how to feel about that. I'll tell you how I feel about that. Is that if it were up to me, I would do the Metal Gear Solid Ghost thing. Where you take pictures of certain things, and then you'd see the developers hanging around. It's like Fatal Frame. Right, map. You open from the other side, can't go through you. Apparently there's doors over here that I haven't tried yet. So let's go try some doors over there. That would be... Really? Have I not been through this one? Apparently I haven't been through this one. Oh, and you are going to be Ito, which is 5, 6, 0, 2, 4. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait, never mind. Whew. I was gonna say, have I just completely lost my flashlight? No. I unequipped it because I plugged in the eye. I remember. Song of the Gods. Banned. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the 4th Cultural Protection Act. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of. A song that we all dance to, but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while, some are born that can not only hear and play the music of the worlds, but who can conduct it. Gifted individuals are capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the Empire of Yuuzhan, we'll go with, and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine's servants that now carry the weight of the Empire on their carbon-steeled backs. The Emperor protects. Pray to the Omnisire for additional fuel. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere, but she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, she was the Angela sounding one. Do I have to open fire on you? Okay, so that's really interesting because I would have thought that, like, when replicants die, I would have thought that they would cease to function, essentially. Oh, but no, because that's not the first time we've seen that, is it? Like, the... Do you remember the miner? The first boss we found? That opened with the faceplate opening up and just gunk pouring out. She's human. Well, then I'm wrong. Which takes my idea and sort of flips it on its head and comes up with a slightly more horrifying sort of way of looking at this. Because if she was a human and she turned to soup, but that's also what happened to the miner boss, are robots also humans? Is that what we're going for? robots have feelings, but, like, this is the bad kind, whereas Nier is a slightly different bad kind. Ooh, actually, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, aren't I? I don't need to go and do that. I just need to go and do this. We've established that the path to the tarot table is unobstructed. I can just go slap that on the desk right now. And then that one was death, which is... Oh yeah, there it is. Kite is lovers. I think that's what I've put down. There you go. I missed that. Lang. Lang is death. Lang is death. Lang is death. There you go. So yeah, what you've posted there, that was kind of my running hypothesis for a short while, that we're not actually... Our character is not who they think they are. Like, they're here looking for something on this planet. But the unit itself isn't supposed to be doing that. That's just what the memories say that it's doing. I don't know how I feel about that at this current point, because I'm not clear about a lot of what's going on. And that's just the end of that sentence. Okay. What other map-looking places do we have? Apparently there's a northern door in the meat grinder. Alright, let's... Yeah, let's go try that. And the game's gonna say, this door is locked. And I will feel dumb. Nope. That's why I didn't go through that northern door in the meat grinder. Okay, cool. Frankly, I'm amazed that I jumped in there in the first place. Anything up there? No. So, next place we're gonna... Well, I guess we're not gonna go through the commercial corridor anymore. We're gonna have to go all the way around to get to that alleyway. Assuming that's where I need to go. We'll take a look what else there is to do over here. Because there's got to be some other doors that need opening in some way. Ooh, what if this is a real stupid idea, but what if we go this way? But yeah, the other reason I thought that maybe this is... that the unit is replaying somebody else's memories is the fact this doesn't appear to be the first time we've done it. If it's a stupid idea, Empirical Woodland, it has never stopped me before. Right. See, now... Yellow door! Go through the yellow door. Assuming that I have the key for it. Did I pick up that key? Is that in my inventory? A key is in my inventory. Let's see if it's for that door. Forget you! Yeah. Maybe shouldn't have picked that up. Oh! Yes! Actually, pick that up. Combine you with that. Is this gonna be my photograph? Right, first up. Turn you off. Second, show me that. Show me that. Can I get a good look at that? Is there a zoom? There isn't a zoom. See, me and Empirical Woodland, we're thinking it. I installed this QR code reader for work. Would you believe? There's a particular kind of voucher that requires a QR code to be read, and oh man, my phone is having no part of that. Can we display it a little more clearly? I'll bet you we can't. Excuse me while I just break the bounds of reality a little bit. Surely, at some point, this will allow me to scan this code. Unless... Nope, that's having none of it. Well, hopefully it's not that necessary, and the game is going to provide me a means of reading that in the game itself. Otherwise, I will... I don't know. I'll cry. Well, there's that. We recognize that picture, don't we? Yes, we do. People's Army, 5th Venetian Infantry Unit. 12. Anna Huang, Alina Seo, Lilith Ito, Helena Wong, Elise Ng, Notburga Park, Birgit Fukuyama, Rebecca Liang. Because that one on the right, that was the Polaroid that we had at the start of the game, you'll recall. The one that had the it had the code for the cryostasis on the back of it. Do you remember that? I remember that. And from what I'm reading, this is us. This is our brain in there. That's us. Okay. So. Where now? I don't actually know. Well, there is a door right there. So let's try to ignore that and go through a door. See, I wonder if I could scan that QR code at the top of the screen. Because it looks like a rough approximation of what I have in my hand. But it's not. So I don't know. Okay. Okay. You're locked. Don't need you. You're patrolling around that pillar, so I can just walk past you. Yeah. Tactical stealth action. Oh, 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 yeah. Look, it's a barcode scanner. I've been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I'm on the next ship to Kitse tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too. From Sun. Okay. Do I want to try that door? Do you know what? I don't think I want to try that door. Because I have all the cards I need. So my next step is go. Oh, please let this be the shortcut back out. It sure is. The light well above has been consumed by the mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. Are you alive? Best not be. So while we're at it, something that I have brought up with my friends is why hasn't this game brought up The Thing? Like, it's making reference to other horror things. Case in point. But, like, if you're doing all-consuming meat mass in an Arctic research base, wouldn't you go for The Thing? At least at some point. You just throw down a little reference to it. Empirical Woodland, get out of here with that. You cannot pretend that this is me finding Silent Hill in everything I do. This game has been overt. Thanks. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this bread. I think let's use the sun. Let's flip the switch. Is that right? I think that's right. I don't know. Oh, that's a cool touch, actually. The fact that, like, they'll, not bioluminescent, luminous. The fact that the luminous paint sort of fades away after a little bit, that's great. Okay. Well, I'm going to assume that that is correct, and I'm going to write this down. From top, we have Full Moon, Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, Circle. I'm going to put a dot in that one so we know. You are the Crescent Moon, and you are Pac-Mania. 4 levels, you know. Way superior to the original Pac-Man. Only 1 level. It's a weird hill to choose to die on, Andy. Why did you pick that? I don't know. Oh ho ho ho. Oh! I've gotten that completely wrong. I needed to look at the names of the things, not the shapes that they were. And I feel like the devs knew, because the solution is right here. You just go back and check it again. Okay, so Buyan, Heimat, Vinica, Rotfront, Lang, Keach. Okay. Do you know what? That is actually a really clever idea. Now, as you've mentioned that is what the eidetic module is for. Because, yeah, actually, that would just... photographic memory. That would give me the solution. I would just have it in my inventory, and I wouldn't have to go check it. Right, so you are... I'm going to assume that you are full, and that's what that one is. Vineta is mostly full. So that's... Nope. That's you, I'm going to say. Kitse was the other way around. So you go like that, maybe. Rotfront was in need of a dialing ring, which will stop the person from brute forcing this puzzle. That's clever. Hayamat was the same as Vienta. See, so you go, nope, that way. And then Lang was absolute crescent moon. There we go. This is the start of the game. You remember? We did, and we went through there, and I made the Silent Hill 4 joke, and I went, oh, it's gone. And then we were like, okay, we're in a room. What's this book? Ah, The King in Yellow. Oh, okay, cool. But, see, this is why I thought that we're in the middle of a sequence, and we're just going to keep repeating it, because the last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the King in Yellow. Yeah, let's pick up the King in Yellow. Why not? What is the worst that could happen? Incessant madness from Act 2 is what happens. Come on, note. Workforce assignment for young Ariane. We have been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you have previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R3459C, and have recently submitted an application for military service assignment in Penrose program. The Penrose was the class of ship that we were on. You have been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment, previous work experience. Oh, check that out. We were in the photography store. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you will be assigned the following workplace: Siapinski Production and Mining Facility on Leng. And that appears to be where we ended up as Robot Friend. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time, so they don't get wet. I feel like that's going to be an important clue for what's coming up. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Seo in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Vineta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like hers soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. Right, but you see how this line, highlighted in orange, leaves some space in your bag? You'd see why I'd zero in on that. Especially considering that the entire rest of this game has been like, hey yo, you can only carry 6 things. You don't need anything else in your bag. It's definitely nothing more than these plates. Just bring the 6 plates, you'll be fine. Don't need a gun. Where is my gun? That's a very good question. Where gun? Please, gun. I was going to take all of those. And one of those. I'm going to take you. And you. And that should be fine. I used the eidetic module. I was literally just saying what a good idea it would have been for me to have used it throughout the game, instead of scribbling 3 pages of notes in my notebook. I was actually quite happy that I'm making notes in a notebook to solve puzzles. Do you know how long it's been? And the answer is whenever I played Milkmaid of the Milky Way, because that was the first note on the last page. So there you go. That's how long that has been. It's been 84 years. Well, I'm keeping that slot open. Incidentally, I did read through your thing, and from the actually, can I go back in? I'll bet you I can't. There's no point in going back. Alright. So I'll bet you if I examined additional stuff in that room, rather than just saying a flag, it's meaningless. It would say, oh, this is the flag, this is my flag, it's the home flag. Don't you worry about a thing. Yeah. Why am I carrying that? Do you know what? I'm thinking maybe that's gonna be the clue right there. Is it gonna tell me to bring my pistol? Do I want to bring my revolver? No. This, this is going to be my plan. Alright? We'll take my revolver. That's going to be my backup. Submachine gun. This is going to be my problem solver. I have decided. And now we're going to save. And now we're going to go. Oh! Oh, did you see that? Hang on. Hang on. Look at where it says we are. End. We are at end. Have a good night, Reese. Hope you have a good time. Doing... probably sleep. I know I have a good time asleep. Because... oh! This is the end. Leave forever. How many times have I died? I don't know, 4 or 5. Check your rightmost module in diagnostics. No. That one. I don't see a number. There might be a number somewhere. I don't know. I don't see it. Let's go! Man, I'm playing on Switch. I've got an achievement. I'm surprised this game's running. Ooh, remember him? All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All of the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. And soon, all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to writhing masses of flesh. I now believe that it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details have changed. Things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? Oh, each time one of the Doritos changes color, you get a point. Okay. Okay. That's one way of doing it. A crashed ship. A strange gate. A hole in the ground. An island beyond reach. Memories from other lives. Dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise. A search for someone lost. I saw her, in the red emptiness waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. That's an interesting way of typing out that last sentence. The fact that myself is 2 separate words. Now I can no longer tell where Falca ends and Elster begins. You must turn back. There is nothing for you here. You've tried so many times and you failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. See? Told ya! We're in a cycle. We are dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only you could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Adler says to turn back, but see above, when have I ever listened to good answers? Never. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again. no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. It's flickering, and there are instances where it doesn't seem to want to let us move. Also, I am gravely wounded. Let's fix that. Oh, hello. Yes, gimme. Pick up spear. And you said that it was japes, and I didn't need to bring in a spear. Well, guess what? I know how video games work. What do I do? I don't know. Do I... Oh, I don't have my spear anymore. Okay. I broke something. Good. Good. Ooh. Okay. Time's a factor, Andy. Maybe aim at the boss, not the ads. You've done this before. And then you heal yourself. Well, I'm screwed. I don't need 10mm ammo. I need... Oh, that's right. Time moves while you're examining things. I remember that. So she's doing all these sonic booms. Let's just use that. That's already loaded. Let's use one of those again. That's still equipped. Here we go! Okay, so have spear. Can't heal. Not good. But... Oh man, you remember I mentioned Nier earlier? That's like a thing that Shadow Lord does. There's health. There's health. Give me health. That's not going to be a great deal of health. but it is some health. That's reloaded. That's good to go. You guys are not doing me any favors. Ooh, what's that? Additional health? Good. Is there get good juice? Because I could really go for some of that right now. Get rid of ads juice. Don't worry about it, CPC Gamer Juice. You got any of that? I mean, I'll tell you what didn't help was the fact that for the first portion of this fight, am I bleeding out? I appear to be bleeding out. What doesn't help is that for the first portion of this fight, I tanked a significant number of hits. So that's not helping my case. No bullets is also not helping my case. 6. I got 6 shots. Let's make them count. 1. 2. I am nearly dead. 3. And down we go. Okay, so now we know what we're doing. And that is... Oh, that's actually going to make this fight a little easier, isn't it? Yes, it is, because I now don't have to do inventory management at all. Okay. I'm going somewhere with this. Do I have any other healing items? I don't. Okay. Cool. I'm going to try something. Knowing what I know about what this game is and does, this could either be the most stupid thing I've ever done, or a 4D chess galaxy brain move. Let's see which one it is. Just do that to get everything up to speed. Can I look at these? No, I can't. Oh, but that one on the left is the keyhole version, like from earlier in the game. Okay. Oh, hold to skip? Heck yeah! Skip that. Right. So, my line of logic is, because we've already seen this with one fight already, is... I'm just gonna... Oh, can't carry any more. That's clever. They stack in ones. So here's my line of thinking. Because we've already seen this in a fight before, and it's how Alessa and God works in Silent Hill 1. If you just come into the fight with no weapons or ammunition, eventually the boss just self-destructs. And my line of thinking is that this boss is going to do that. Oh, it is! Oh, game! I'm really happy that you did that. Right. Need that. That. Now, what we're going to do, use one of those. I'm also going to get rid of those. I don't need those. What would I fire it with? I came in without any ammunition. Golly, I am silly. Why would I do that? Couldn't possibly imagine. So, by bringing 6 items in here, you'll have an easier fight. I think we've just demonstrated by bringing no items in here I'm having an easier fight. This boss is just ending itself for me. I don't need to do anything. I just, you know, occasionally pick up a healing item. And the enemies and the boss all just sort of fall down on their own. Are you healing as well? Oh, heck yeah, give me that. Yeah, probably will end up faster with weapons. I like what I'm doing right here. Like, I don't have to shoot through this little setup anymore. I just pick up a spear and wait. Admittedly, it's not as immediate as I had thought it would be. In Silent Hill 1, the boss ends itself by, as soon as the fight starts, it goes, "Oh, you've got no weapons or ammunition. Guess I'll explode." And it does. Whereas this one, I at least have to do some fighting, but you know, it's cheese, and I'm very proud of myself for finding a bit of cheese. I do love a bit of cheese. Can't say I'm particularly keen on that. Admittedly, this is in part because I'm streaming it, and I know that artifacting like that does not play nicely with stream. But that kind of glitching, not keen. Oh, you bet I'm cheesing. I found a way for the boss to self-destruct. I don't need to fight it. I just need to outlive it. You Dark Souls it. Keep rolling. Drop your shield. Go in circles. Everything's fine. The boss will destroy its own ads. The boss will eventually fall to the ground and destroy itself. It's all good. Everything's fine. I don't need to worry about a thing. That's a lie. I worry about many things. All the time. It's just part of my nature. Oh. You first. Achtung means, like, attention. Like, pay attention. That's what that means. So, some nice person told me that. Was it my German teacher? No, it wasn't. She didn't really teach me a great deal of anything. Put me at a count. I'll do. I'm just gonna keep an eye on my health for a second, because it takes a while to catch up in the, like, diagnostics menu, and it appears that I'm just... The visual glitching in the fight, that's just sort of happening. That's really frustrating. And again, I get that that's part of game's visual design. It's not necessarily intended to screw around with the player's perception in the way that I'm interpreting it. It just sort of does. Man, I hope I win the fight this time, just to prove myself right and cool and smart and brave and handsome. Imagine if it didn't work. God, imagine having to go back and do this a third time. Oh, no, Sturb. I know what that one is. Someone told me what that one is. That one's death. Or die, specifically. That's great. That's great. I like that. Okay. Okay. This is very similar to the ending that we had before, you'll recall. Lots and lots of shots. Let go of those. Now we are one. I've been waiting for this for a long time. You've returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. Joke's on you, I've got another eye in a box back home. And I'm going to go back to the start, and I'm going to plug it in. And I'll show you. I'll take solutions of puzzles with it. And it'll be great. You don't know. My god, Rickstress, I just got your pun. I just properly read that sentence, and I properly got that pun. 10 out of 10. Pretty great. We kept our arm this time. Start of decrypted transmission. We've had that. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this message. Congratulations, comrade! By now, you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Oort cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission. Yeah, we found that before. Door's locked. Door's locked. That appears that the cargo bay is full of blood. Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of Rutfront, of school, of the photo store. Sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here, I am finally free. I get to be myself and to do what I want. I can finally be happy. Oh, I just read that note. Come on. Do we go down? Maybe not. I thought that door was showing up as locked now that I have come through it. It's not doing that. Cycle 648. Talk some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the Blockwart Protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately I've been missing having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her. Everything is always the same in here. Always. Nothing ever changes. Congratulations, comrade. You survived I've had a thought of something. I'll tell you after I've read this note. You've survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. If you have not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you're probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you will take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of your power. See, when it's talking about cycles, it could mean days, but also, have I done this 3,000 times? Yeah, you think about it, you see? Another unfinished painting. There was never enough time. Cycle 1294. Had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and Mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. I was that book that I saw in the shop of the window, the bookstore where the twins lived, the one with the yellow hooded figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Issa? I can't remember. Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head. Whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. Cycle 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately. My back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? Feels like I'm just slowly dying. Cycle 5,000 and something. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please just make it stop. We got a spare eidetic mod. Can I borrow your eye, please? I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. It had to end this way. Oh, really? That? See, I would have said you can go through that door, because, like, hey, yo, blood trail. It's time. This is all that's left. Go home? Yes. You know, thinking on it, that would explain the opening puzzle in this game. Where, like, the first thing we did was to open up the cryopod, and it was just full of sludge. That's dead, is what that is. I've come back for you. It's me, Elster. Elster? I'm sorry, but I don't remember. It's okay. I feel like that's a little in bad taste. Please, just let me stay by your side a little longer. I don't think our name's even Elster. Like, that's just the branding that we have. Like, she chose that name on account of... Oh, I can't just call you Unit 2X4B. An interesting thought. I'm going to assume that that is the actual ending, and that the game is not going to go surprise, delete your save file to help a stranger. So, hey, cool, that was Signalis. Yeah! Do you know what? That second thing you mentioned right there could be why over here it says this is a mature rated video game. Because my goodness, if that's what we get up to. So you mentioned secret endings. I'm assuming that there is one. But I thought that the secret ending was going to be related to finding all of the plates. Because it's really, really weird that you get one of those right at the fairly towards the start of the game, and then you just don't see one again for the entire rest of the game. until you get to the final level, where it goes, oh, and here's the other 5. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, there you go. Signalis. I liked it a lot. This is gonna sound like a backhanded compliment, and I don't intend for it to. I liked that it looked super scuffed. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like a Mega Drive game. Like it was Another World or Flashback. And it's... And I like that, especially when you get to the close-ups of the puzzles. Which, I miss having close-ups of puzzles. Just static screens like that. But, yeah, I liked that it looked super low-res and ancient. That was great. And it isn't, because we've seen credits for, like, 3D rigging and models. And Mew mentioned that that someone has done a mock review. That's going to be interesting to look at. But yeah, Mew mentioned that there was a hack that gives us a third-person over-the-shoulder camera. And I feel like that could work really, really well with this game. It just happens that it's going to be, you know, top-down, and there it is. I liked some of the clever puzzling. The songbird enemies where you can open fire if you want, but you tune into the radio to make them calm down and go away. That's really clever. I like that a lot. I like that there was a lot of lore. I feel like the lore went by the wayside. Like, there was that one floor where we found just pamphlets and pamphlets and pamphlets for different models and units. And then, there you go, that's your lore, have fun with that. We just didn't really look at it anymore. Hey! The King in Yellow, that book I talked about. I read a bit more, and there's this mystical fluid that turns things to stone briefly. Okay. There's a lot of Creative Commons things down there. Hopefully this doesn't get me yelled at while I'm talking, because boy, that'd suck. And mention was made of endings. I would bet you there are different endings to this as well, because there fairly often are. And the thing that gets me, I don't really know what would dictate those. Yeah, see, there you go. Ending memory. Average time between saves, 13 minutes. Because I saved a lot. Apparently, I spent about 40 minutes buttoning through menus and idling on save screens. Fine. Death cheated 1. That's okay. Times loaded 5. That would make sense. This is the 5th stream of this. Isn't it? Or is it the 4th? I don't remember. And I'm also not going to go and look it up. If I had to guess, ending-wise... See, I don't know. Because usually, it's going to be... push the button. 4th, but I had to load after the first ending. You are quite right. Good shout, actually. So yeah, my thought is it's going to be based on 3 things. I think the ending is going to be based on how you take care of yourself, how you interact with the NPCs, and how you interact with the enemies. Because there's this one game whose name temporarily escapes me. I forget what it is. It's a really good one, though. But that's how they do it. along with like a battery of other things, including like, how long did you stand in this room? Is that what it is? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it could be. The good Silent Hill games do that. The bad ones are just like, hey, here's a moral choice. Do you want to pick the red one or the green one? I'm not going to tell you which is the bad one, but I'll give you a clue. Nah, the bad ones don't do it like. No, see, Homecoming, to get the different endings in Homecoming, there are 3 separate points where it gives you a moral dilemma. And based on what you do with that moral dilemma, it filters you down a path to get to the ending. Downpour does a little bit like that as well, but it also takes into consideration how many enemies you kill. Whereas Silent Hill 1 is like, did you find this secret item and did you use it? And Silent Hill 3 is... Well, actually, no. Silent Hill 3 is how many enemies did you kill and with what. So I'll give you that one. And then, yeah, 2 is, did you take care of yourself, the people around you? Did you take care of this and that? Don't make me want to play Homecoming. I need spooky games. We're not going to do Silent Hill Homecoming for the next spooky game. It's going to be Fatal Frame 4. But, like, after that, I don't know. Right? I did that. I got the UFO ending on my first run because I wanted the Hyper Blaster for literally every other run of the game. It makes the rest of the game so much easier if you can just immediately get an alien laser beam. We're off in the weeds. I do like that this game took inspiration from a couple of the Silent Hill games. I don't fully understand why. I think, like, my go-to thing is going to be the puzzle with the painting and the hands reaching out to touch you. And I don't fully understand why that was in this game. I can tell you why it's in 2. It is a metaphor for unhealthy codependent relationships. Literally, James is too weak to continue unless he has a woman by his side and cannot move forwards unless he puts a ring on a finger. That's what that's about. The painting that has hands reaching out of it, and you have to put 4 rings or 3 rings on the fingers. That is a puzzle in the psychiatric hospital in Silent Hill 2. And it's also to do with this thing that is not real is becoming real, which is it's a major theme of the game. It's really good. Go play Silent Hill 2. Or maybe I should, and I'm gonna yell about it. A lot. And someone has said I shouldn't feel sorry for doing that. There is nothing wrong with just sitting there going, look at this, behold this work of art. Now, having said that, I feel, backtracking a little bit to talking about endings, I feel like there is going to be a secret ending now. I don't quite know what it's going to be. Either really, really silly or really, really happy. It's going to be one of those two. And I'm not sure how the game would do that. Because I don't remember seeing anything where the game went, this is probably not important, I should come back next time, or anything like that. So either it's going to spawn in something new, or it's going to, like, really obviously flag up, go look at this. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I'll tell you what I am going to do is close out the stream. Yeah. There you go. Who am I gonna go and raid? I don't know. Let's go to Twitch. Who have I got? I got a couple people who are live. I don't even know what that is. Is anyone playing this? It's gonna be me. See, I keep doing this. It's like Is anyone playing Signalis? Did you mean Crypto Bros? No, I don't mean Crypto Bros. Get out of here. How accurate is that language tag? Incredibly accurate. Alright, let's not go watch a Polish streamer do this. Let's go and yell at Holly, because I didn't go say hello to Holly for a bit. And Holly is lovely. Thank you for stream. Thank you for watch, everybody. You're all appreciated. Love you guys very much. Do come back tomorrow, where we're going to go take a look at... We're going to keep going with Virgo. Considering doing another stream with that, see if we can knock that out this week as well. Move on to something more spooky next week. Leave it with me. Anyways, there's my raid message. Here's the raid countdown. We're gonna go yell at Holly. Do come back tomorrow for Virgo, and yeah, until next time, goodbye.